love basketball. Like it ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mike, man, you got a nice suit on today, too, man.
Appreciate that, Swag.
You got that.
Miss Wow.
Now, would that happen if you were there? Would there be a celebration?
Do you feel invisible? Do you struggle to earn respect as an introvert? Discover the 7 habits that make people respect you even if you're quiet. We will explore NBA champion Kobe Bryant, a legend both on and off the court.
Good job. Good job. You deserve it. This is what it's all about. Remember when you was in Italy?
Hell yes.
This is what you've been waiting on.
Master the subtle skills of the Black Mamba to command attention, respect, and authority in your own life. Kobe Bryant became one of basketball's most legendary players despite his quiet demeanor. His stoic leadership earned deep respect on the court and 5 NBA championship rings. Beyond basketball, Kobe also found success in business and entertainment. He founded Granity Studios, a multimedia content company focused on sports stories. Though soft-spoken and introverted at times, Kobe's presence loomed large.
Thank you, Academy, for this amazing honor. Thank you, John Williams, for such a wonderful piece of music. Thank you, Verizon, for believing in the film.
Mastering this quiet confidence can massively boost your influence, too. You'll see real examples from Kobe's career highlighting these skills in action. How it all started. Kobe spent part of his childhood in Italy, where he was the only non-Italian on his school basketball teams. He felt isolated and learned to keep to himself, developing a stoic personality while becoming obsessed with the game of basketball. Kobe would often be sent tapes of recorded NBA games starring Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird from his grandparents. He would binge watch these games in solitude, with dreams of one day making the NBA like his father, Joe Jellybean Bryant.
I saw a kid sitting in my seat, and I thought maybe, somebody's son in the locker room, the guy, and he just sitting there. I said, "What's up, young fella? Let me get right here." And he was like, "What's up, yo? What's up?" And I'm Kobe Bryant, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come to the league. Basically, get your ass out of my seat. I ain't saying it like that, but I was like, "Let me get right here." So he was like, "Oh, my fault. And then he sat in the, JR seat, because me and JR sit, he sat right here. So he was just like, "Yo, what's up? How is it out there, yo? I'm watching it. It looks fast." And he was just, his eyes, yo, he was so intense. Wasn't even talking back. He was just nodding his head like, yeah, I'm coming, yo, I'm coming.
Kobe then moved back to the US and Philly without knowing English slang well. He feared being made fun of by other kids, furthering his tendency towards silence and focus. He channeled this introversion into an intense work ethic, gained massive respect, and created the Mamba mentality. Now onto the first habit to earn respect with quiet confidence. Habit number 1, lead by example. First, words second. Kobe's relentless work ethic set the bar for commitment. His tireless training showed teammates the work required for excellence.
We're traveling, and we probably get like 3 hours of sleep, and we wake up, we go down to where the food is. As we walk it down, slugging with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, like, "Kobe, what's up?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, I just finished a workout, and I'm about to go do another one."
He first modeled the obsessive preparation, perseverance, and resilience required before demanding it from others. Walking the walk gave him credibility to talk the talk. Kobe didn't just lecture others about working harder. He demonstrated the work ethic first and foremost. No one could call him out as a hypocrite. Earn respect by embodying the standards you want to see. Exemplify excellence, humility, and team-first commitment.
If I'm playing against a weaker opponent and I start coasting, I'm building nothing but bad habits myself. If you want to play at an excellent level, if you want to do something excellent, you have to be excellent all the time. It's a way of life. It's not just I show up on Monday and be excellent. No, it don't work that way. Right? You got to be excellent across the board. Right? And that's how you build habits. When excellence becomes a habit, then that's just who you are.
Quietly set the tone through your actions, not orders. Leading by example shows you genuinely live by the principles you preach. People believe you when you practice what you preach first. It gives your words true credibility. In fact, 95% of people say they are more likely to trust someone who practices what they preach, according to polls. Habit number 2, speak with conviction and authority. Beyond his physical presence, Kobe also spoke with conviction and authority. Although his words were few and far between, his words never seemed anxious or self-doubting. Even if he wasn't loud or animated, his voice conveyed certainty and command.
And I would tell him, I said, when I face him, we're going to go at it. says, oh, you don't want to do that. I'm like, what? Man, you don't know me, man.
Notice he doesn't phrase suggestions as questions or make tentative statements. Declarative language projects confidence. And when critiquing, he sticks to objective facts said directly without sugarcoating. This authoritative approach commands attention. Speaking with conviction signals you truly believe in your perspective. It makes even quiet statements feel certain and persuasive. Studies show over 80% of people find speakers more convincing when they use declarative statements instead of unsure phrasing. Habit number 3, don't take the bait on public rivalries. Despite constant questions, Kobe refused to publicly debate who was better between him, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. He realized early on in his career that he had no control over these comparisons. Kobe knew that they were a waste of energy. Kobe earns respect by keeping the focus on improving himself, not obsessing over rivals. He understood confidence comes from within, not from cutting others down.
Fortunately, we never got a chance to have that big finals matchup, like in '91 when Magic played Michael in the finals, and it was like, all the hype and all that stuff. We never got a chance to have that, but I will say, one of the biggest pleasures that I had was playing together in the Olympics in our 2 years. That was a lot of fun as a competitor and also as a teammate. So like when you're practicing, you're competing against each other day in and day out. That was a lot of fun.
Don't get baited into self-promoting rivalries. Praise competitors for pushing you. Keep your eyes on your own progress to boost confidence. Let excellence speak for itself. We're in the final stretch. The last few habits to earn quiet respect may surprise you. Habit number 4, exude confidence through deliberate movement. Kobe had a signature way of moving that radiated strength and control. He would glide slowly and deliberately, never rushing. This projected extreme confidence. As if no one could shake him or speed up his pace, he moved with purpose on his own timeline. Watch how Kobe calmly holds his ground here when other players try to intimidate him.
The foul occurred before the ball was inbounded. Tony Brothers now telling Matt Barnes and Kobe Bryant to knock it off. And he fakes the ball. I mean, somebody in a...
Use this tactic of standing your ground when challenged. Move slowly and smoothly instead of reacting. It signals you cannot be pressured or shaken. Calm, deliberate movement establishes control and self-assurance. Kobe mastered this skill to demand respect without a word. Habit number 5, use strategic silence to create intrigue. Kobe selectively used silence to build mystique and intensity around his presence. He let his aura speak for itself. Kobe would often take his time when answering very difficult interview questions. His calm before the storm created anticipation. Everyone wondered what intense focus he summoned in those moments.
Hey, Mike, man, you got a nice suit on today, too, man.
Appreciate that, Swag.
You got that as well.
Now, would that happen if you were there? Would there be a celebration?
Silence draws focus to you. If others are anxious, stay tranquil. Quiet confidence intrigues people and pulls them in. Let stillness build your mystique. Strategic silence builds anticipation and makes you seem powerful and mysterious. People lean in to hear you when you don't always speak. Silence has been proven to grab people's attention. In tests, silent pauses increased listeners' focus by over 30% compared to uninterrupted speech. Habit number 6, spotlight teammates' strengths. Despite his elite skills, Kobe uplifted teammates more than critics expected. He saw strengthening his team as strengthening himself. Publicly praising others displays magnanimity and builds loyalty. Kobe knew motivated teammates performed better, benefiting him.
He caught the ball and he finished it. I remember I ran back to the bench. I said, yes, Phil, we got a big that can catch and finish. We're going to the final.
No one expects the superstar to hype up less skilled players. Doing so earned Kobe respect for generosity. Look for chances to genuinely compliment others' talents. Recognizing their strengths builds bonds and motivates peak performance.
Of course. Powell's one of the best post players of all time. Fantastic player.
Quiet leaders know spotlighting others' abilities ultimately strengthens the team's capabilities. Habit 7, explain decisions instead of forcing orders. Kobe avoided seeming bossy or controlling by explaining his on-court directives to teammates. Logic earned their buy-in. Instead of barking orders, he gave reasons. This style developed teammates' judgment while still achieving the desired behaviors. Here, he doesn't just tell others to make a certain adjustment. but explains why.
I mean, we had a deficit in game 4 that was tough to overcome, and that was one of those situations where I said, you know, I'm going to take over the game offensively and dominate this game, but I didn't do that because we knew that the strategy was to get everybody involved because that affects the defensive end of the floor.
Reasoned suggestions get more cooperation than blunt demands. Explain thinking rather than dictating. Even if they disagree, teammates and people in general respect including them in strategy instead of bossing around. In summary, mastering quiet confidence can help you command respect without arrogance or aggressiveness. Apply Kobe's tactics. Habit number 1, lead by example. First habit number 2, speak with conviction. Habit number 3, don't take the bait on public rivalries. Habit number 4, show confidence through deliberate movement. Habit number 5, use strategic silence. Habit number 6, compliment teammates' strengths. Habit number 7, explain decisions logically. Start implementing these subtle skills to earn respect, influence teammates, and achieve excellence on your terms, not others. The stiller and steadier you become, the more gravitas you will exude. Internalize the mindset shift first. Your tranquility and actions are enough to sway others. Then, the outward habits will follow naturally. As Kobe proved, real leaders don't need to yell. Command respect through the quiet but profound impact of self-mastery. Consistent excellence, generosity, and logic are your most powerful tools of influence. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with friends who want more respect and impact. Your support helps us spread this message.